Good morning. Here we got a 2018 RZR. It came in, it's about to get wrapped. All the blue fairings are going to get wrapped in carbon fiber. It's a really nice car.
Wraps. Right here we have a 2018 Polaris Turbo. The customer brought it in. He wanted to delete all the blue from carbon fiber, so we're using a 3M carbon fiber. And let's begin. All right, guys. So this is a 3M carbon fiber. We laid it down. You want to make sure it's directional because it does have a pattern to it. If you do mix the directions, it will look weird.
Caught up in the mix, plead the fifth, lost our innocence. Used to call me bro, you assist, how we get to this. But no blood in between us, just lust when you seen us. All them times we like green up, more than trees we just steam up. Your ex-man need to understand, he can really get an upper can. The world don't know what they up against, but we do, so fuck him then, fuck him then. I've been the one that you know I am. I'm overdue for that play the games. He's such a score, I should make it dance.
I know it's been a long time talking on the phone. Pull up on my downtime, creeping in your home. I ain't worried what these hoes say. Baby girl, we grown. I think you ready for the whole thing. We should make it known. Maybe we should make it known.
Baby, we should make it known. Show me the king, come and sit down on your throne. Always with you, queen.
I want to show you what we're doing to this car. It's a 2018-2019 RZR Turbo. Customer's name is Steve. He called us up. He wants to change the look of his car. He just got a new cage, new doors, and he wanted to wrap the fairings blue to black. Pretty much what we did, we took off all the decals. Decals are gone. There was decals right here, decals there. The fenders came off, so we could wrap it properly. The fairing back here came off as well. We took that off. And over here we got Hondo wrapping up the first fender. Show you guys what he's got going on. So far this is what he's got. The material we're using is going to be 3M straight fiber black. So this material is, I'm not sure if you guys heard earlier, but as Hondo was saying, it is directional. So this pattern has a direction, it's going one direction. So you got to be careful when you install this and make sure you're not installing in all these different directions, because I've seen it before where somebody would cut a piece off and then put it over here and it's not facing the same direction. There's going to be times where you can avoid it, but we try our best to make sure everything's going the same direction so it looks nice and it replicates the look of carbon fiber. Alright guys, so we got the rear fender fairing for the RZR. Hondo took it off. The reason he took it off was just so he could get all the edges covered. He can make sure he has more accessibility to everything instead of trying to fight it with the doors, because this RZR does have custom doors. Hondo, did you do it like, I know you were telling me you did it in one piece?
Yeah, for the majority I did it in one piece. There wasn't too much stretch in it, so that's good. I did put a little piece of sandblacking some areas that are going to be exposed. Since it's going to go into sand, it's going to get a bunch of, you know, people touching it, people, you know, going to be jumping around in these razors, and people are going to be hitting them with their legs. So this piece right here goes inside, and the seat goes in right here. So I put a little strip right here to protect it and to hold it down. And right here too, I put a little piece in here because it didn't stretch in there. Try to minimize the, you know, the popping back and stuff like that. And I went in as far as I could with wrinkling and stretching it, and then the cover should go on top and lock it off.
So one thing I do want to bring up is a lot of times people get stuck with the whole, you gotta do everything in one piece, just one solid piece. You know, if you say you're gonna use a seam, some people get crazy about it. Well, here's the thing: the reason we use seams, for example, I'm not sure if you've shown right here the seam that you have. The reason it does that seam is because if he was to push that film all the way in there, I mean, we could get it to push to hold to stretch. The problem is that adhesive is going to expand, and it's not going to have as much adhesive per square inch of film, so it's not going to be as sticky, and it's going to peel back. So by doing that seam, actually you can't really tell, like, it doesn't look bad. I'm sure we can get a little bit closer, as you can see. It doesn't look bad, and you know what? It's going to hold. It's going to last. It's going to last you through many rides, and you're not going to be having to worry and come back.
Another problem is that we do see is a lot of people do use a lot of primer or adhesive promoter, and you know, when it's time to come off, it makes a big mess and really hard to clean. So we try to avoid using a lot of primer.
So primer, what primer is not like paint primer. It's more of a it's called primer. It's an adhesive promoter that you can use. It's safe. We use it on a lot of vehicles, a lot of cars, but there's areas that you can use it on. You don't want to just brush it on everywhere. I mean, I've seen guys that use like 4-inch brushes and just brush it all everywhere, and then you'll be like, oh man, this one that never came off and never lifted. But guess what? Whenever you do want to take it off, that thing is coming up with all the paint, especially on plastics. I mean, you'll see it come off. I'm not saying we don't use it. We do use it, but we use it very minimally, just on like edges, corners, deep channels that we have to use it on. And then when we do, we get a small brush, you know, something really small. We just get the tip and just brush it on, or we use cotton swabs, and that seems to do the job pretty good. So yep, that's the update on the fender. Hello guys, just want to show you a little update on the RZR. So you notice that we got all the sides wrapped up already. This side's wrapped up too. Looking good. So we should have this wrapped up by tomorrow. So far, on day one, it just took us a little longer because we had to remove everything. We labeled where all the bolts go. You know, we had to remove the front windshield, the light bar, different things. So we just want to make sure we took our time, and not only that, we're not rushing. We don't want to rush. We want to make sure that nothing is lifting on these areas. Hello guys, so here we got the RZR completed. As you guys can see, all the blue fairings got wrapped in carbon fiber. Honda did an amazing job making sure that you can't see any of the blue underneath, so everything is covered. It came in blue. We did take off the hood. We took off the windshield and the light bar just to get to everything. These were removed, as you guys seen in the other videos. Carbon fiber, it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but it has a really nice reflection when the sun hits it. Also right there, you probably can't see any of the blue. I mean, I don't know if you can get right here and show, like, you did an amazing job right here, man. There's no blue. A lot of the wrap kits, not that they're bad, but a lot of wrap kits typically are just pieces that you can see the original color underneath. So you try to get a wrap kit that matches your car. When we do a full color change on a RZR, you don't have to do that because we pretty much cover everything. We could do wrap kits as well if you do need them. This one didn't include the doors because he just got the doors powder coated in black. He got new doors, new cage. But like again, you can see all this was wrapped in carbon fiber. Back here too, and yeah, let us know what you guys think. I think it looks great. Steve's gonna be here pretty soon, and let's see what he says.
Well, don't trust what you heard from the bubble, dog. I've been busting out features on a DoubleTree shuttle. The FaceTimes asked me how brothers stay so humble. Well, I just had to ask the driver for some help with the buckle. But anyway, backtrack, I've been doing concerts in the mirror. And I got fam who only get the updates in the earphones and keep on thinking this here could make a full-time career. Maybe it won't, but I'll be up in your turf with the faux fur all year, bro. And I said, ooh, I'ma get a half of the town in a move. We be throwing actors in Kalamazoo. Thinking I went platinum the sound of the room. And people gonna be tracking me down with the truth.